Hello everyone, welcome to SkinTraveller, where I talk about traveling, mostly solo traveling, skincare, and all the lessons that life has taught me. I hope you're all doing well and taking good care of yourself. I've been working from home since March, and because traveling is my biggest passion, I knew that would be a challenge this year. I didn't even know at some point if I would be able to go somewhere with all of the travel restrictions. So I knew by the end of the summer I needed to get out of the house and decided to stay in the country, not too far away from my home. So I went on a staycation and drove off to the most southern part of the Netherlands, which is Zuid Limburg. I'm quite familiar with this part of the country because when I was little, I lived in one of its small villages, and in my memories, I would always think of just beautiful landscapes with actual hills. Plus, this place seemed to be the most furthest and warmest away from my home. So that made me feel a little bit like I was on a vacation. I didn't vlog this trip because I'm not a professional vlogger or not even an amateur one, but I do have some footage that I will share with you at the end of this video, so stay tuned for that. For now, here are some tips and recommendations for a staycation in this part of the country. Let's start with a car, or in my case, renting a car. To get around easily, you really need to have a car to have that freedom and just be able to go to places where you have absolutely stunning views and beautiful nature. There are a lot of secret roads and hidden tracks that you can only get to by car. Plus, public transportation is not very efficient and they just don't drive very frequently. You can actually do a bike vacation in this part of the country, which sounds like an amazing thing to do for in the future, but for this 5 days short trip, a car was just essential. The next thing I would recommend you to do is to be very flexible with your plans. The whole purpose of a staycation is to relax and unwind. So don't plan too much ahead. Only plan those things that you need to make reservations for in advance, such as a museum visit or a dinner reservation. A lot of these places actually require you to make a booking in advance for a certain time slot. Try to book a slot when you don't expect too many people to be around. So in my case, for dinner, I would make reservations at 5:30 p.m. instead of 6:30 when most people start coming into the restaurant. I didn't mind that. There was actually a time when I was the first person in the restaurant and it made me feel kind of special because I had the staff all to myself. Maybe make a list of 3 to 5 things in advance that you absolutely want to do, check which ones require reservations, and leave the rest of your day open and only plan it on the morning of. Now, for someone like me who is a planner and likes to plan things in advance, that was quite a challenge. But I made an effort to just surprise myself and not plan too much ahead. And actually, that was the best thing I could have done. Because of that, I would pass by all these beautiful hidden areas with stunning views that I don't think I would pass by if I was too much focused on getting from A to B. Just make sure to set the location of your hotel in your GPS so you would always find your way back. Since you're going to be driving a lot, try to get on the Mergelland route. This is a very popular route recommended by the province of Zuid Limburg because it takes you past all of the highlights of this region, such as nature and stunning views and castles and little villages and cute bars. And because I didn't want to focus too much on just getting from A to B, I would take out small portions of this actual route and add them to my daily plans. I think the total length is about 150 kilometers long, and it goes in sort of like a circle. And you can also do it by bike or by motorcycle. Maybe something to think about for in the future.
This is a view of their website where you can get lots of information on things to do and see on this route. You can also download a map by clicking on this button here, which will take you to a separate website where you can see the actual route and several options to download the map. I made a small mistake, but the total length of the route is 111 kilometers. This website is offered in different languages, but unfortunately this particular page was not translated in any of these languages. The website is pretty easy to navigate, so I'm sure you can use Google Translate to get through any difficulties.
When it comes to food, this region is known for its famous Dutch pies, which are called a fly. I know it sounds funny, but I had to test out for myself if that claim was right. So I went to the capital, Maastricht, where supposedly there was the best bakery that has the best flying, and I actually tried out their cherry fly, and it was pretty darn good. Now, if it was the best one I've ever had, I don't know about that, but their oatmeal cookies were definitely something I would recommend. But the one thing that stood out for me were the 3-course dinners that I had. A lot of the restaurants offer a 3-course dinner. Some don't even have anything else. And they work with a lot of local fresh ingredients, which I like. And trust me, you want to pick this option because it lets you taste a little bit of everything that the restaurant is known for, and you will have a great experience. And the final thing I would recommend you for a staycation or just basically every day is to wear sunscreen. Because I was out a lot, I had to make sure my skin was protected. Even for me as a woman of color, I need to wear sunscreen. That is something I learned the hard way a couple of years ago. I started noticing that my face started getting a lot of brown spots, which are aging spots, and that was because I didn't wear sunscreen. I would only wear sunscreen when I would be somewhere on a tropical destination. So for the last 4 years, I started to use sunscreen and add it to my daily skincare routine, and it made such a huge difference. I noticed that my brown spots started to become less and less and actually not appear as often as before. Plus, you want to stay hydrated, so keep a bottle of water with you at all times. I had a huge bottle of water with me in the car, so I would be reminded every time I would get in and out to drink water and stay hydrated. I will leave a list down below with all of my recommendations. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I've not been paid to talk about any of these things. I just wanted to share it with you, and I did my own research online. So feel free to do your own research and let me know what you liked or recommend. I hope you enjoyed this video and let me know if you have any questions. For now, enjoy the rest of the video and take care.